Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your festive furry boy of the holiday season, Never! And you're watching The Never Show. Yes, the only show with holiday-scented lemon-scented limes. Don't ask how. There was a mix-up at the factory, folks. And they're holiday-scented now. And the only show with the supernatural, super awesome, and super festive. Third eye. I mean, why ask why? Why wouldn't you want a third eye? And before we get started, I'd like to thank you all for subscribing. And for those that are still subscribed, thank you for staying and clicking that little bell icon so you get the notifications when I release a new video, because that's always important. Even if you don't get them all the time, I'm sorry. That's YouTube. Oh, gosh. So you clicked on that impeccable thumbnail. You know what's happening here. This is not your first dance with us, and if it is, thank you for coming. So let's get right into that movie review, shall we? And today's movie is Creed 2. It is a PG-13 movie, and, you know, it's a boxing movie. There's also some tender moments between a man and a woman in it, and you can understand, PG-13. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes long. I have to admit, it's a little lengthy in the beginning, and it does drag. And I think they could have done it a little shorter. Director was Stephen Caple Jr. Our writing credits go to Joe Hoden Coker and Ryan Coogler, who wrote the original characters for the first Creed movie, and who was also the director, I believe. Sasha Penn, Sylvester Stallone did some of the screenplay, and Jewel Taylor did some of the screenplay and the writing for this. Our cast, first build only, because you don't want to listen to me read names all day, is Michael B. Jordan. I love him as Adonis Creed, or Adonis Johnson, as he's listed on the cast menu for some reason. But this movie, I didn't like him in the beginning. He comes off as a jerk, and it made some of the beginning of the movie really, really frustrating to watch. Sylvester Stallone, oh my gosh, how old is he now? He is now 72, and it is starting to show, really. I feel that we have a few more good years maybe with him, and I can understand why he's retiring from doing live action movies. He is gay. It must be getting a little hard for him. Teresa Thompson is Bianca. I love her. She is just a beautiful woman. And what more can I say? Felicia Rashad as Mary Ann Creed. Geez, she just keeps making me. Every time I see her, she's doing great. Dolph Lundgren as Ivan Drago. Florian Munteanu, if I'm pronouncing the name right, as Victor Drago. Russell Hornsby as Buddy Markel. Wood Harris as Tony Little Duke Burton, and Milo Ventimiglia as Robert Balboa, Robbie Johnson as Logan Balboa, Andrew Ward as Danny Stuntman Wheeler, and that's our cast first build. I'm not going to cover the whole damn thing. There's way too much here. Our production companies were Metro Goldwyn Mayer Studios, New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers, Car Off Winker Productions, and our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America. Land that I love was Warner Brothers. Our special effects were Lowell Visual Effects, Mr. X, and Zero VFX. Not too good, not too many names I recognize here, but some that are decent. And that's all the basic stuff. Let's get down to what I thought about this movie. I enjoy Creed. I like the first movie. In fact, I wanted to marry it. If you check and search Creed on my YouTube channel, it says, I want to marry this, and I do not remember why. But this one, yeah, I had a hard time. The first part of the movie was good, and then we got into the middle where Michael B. Jordan as Adonis, he's hard to love, and it's hard to follow, and you feel like, oh, why do I even care what this guy does anymore? And it got frustrating for me, and I think that timing was a big problem on this. It's been 4 years since the last movie, man. I was really hoping for more from this. You want to lose yourself in the narrative of the movie. And towards the end, I connected. Finally, I understood because we made that nice circle, you know, the hero's journey. He started off, he had his tribulations, and now he's made full circle where he's back and he's the champion again. And it was, you needed to get almost towards the end of that champion's journey to understand, to really enjoy this. It is frustrating when movies, you get to, you know, the second and the third, and it looks like there might be, because they kind of left it open, but that's up to the writers. I don't really know. It is a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb. It is a 83% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4.2 out of 5 liked it. So it's certified fresh, but just barely certified fresh, if you know what I mean. And I look up these numbers. I have no idea half the time what this stuff means. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. I do want to see what CinemaSins thinks, because if I had a bit of a frustrating time, I know that they're going to pick this apart and figure out what went wrong, just to be honest with you. I definitely see this as a TV watch. I'm probably going to buy this on DVD, but I'm going to pass on another theater rewatch. It's a decent movie, but it's definitely one of those ones that you just go, you know, I got other things to see. It was great while it was there. I enjoyed it while I was there, but I want to move on and see other things, you know. That doesn't mean it might not be a theater rewatch for you, but it is for me. With that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you click that like button. It means absolutely nothing, but hey, like what you like. Remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. Tell me your realities, your fan fictions, your tales of ennui, tales of yay. Tell me if you like this movie, if you hated this movie. I love reading your comments, and they are sorely missed when I don't see them. And you know I have to ask, we have an Amazon, we have a Patreon, and I can't do this without you. I actually do really need a new set of headphones, and they're not in the budget, and it's very frustrating right now. So if I seem a little off on my recording, it's because I'm using earbuds and I can hear the echo in the room. And we can't really do this without you because the budget is just that tight. Thank you for your donations this holiday season. And with all that said, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you click that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!